feeling physically? We saw your injury report with a knee issue.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
Luke's touchdown was when ceedee was double teamed. Terps the 2 weeks before was double teamed. I guess when you see double teams on ceedee, does that get you excited a little bit to maybe try to find some of these other guys?
Yeah, those guys know they get excited. We all do. ceedee is a special player. He's obviously going to get attention, and it opens up for those guys, and they know it, and they got to go do their job. And JT's touchdown kind of the same way. ceedee prize open 2 guys, big window in there. So that's the ceedee effect, and those guys, we have total faith and confidence that they're one-on-one. They're getting it.
You've had a lot of success in play action against Washington. Whenever you have a running game that was operating like Rico with it on Sunday, how does that help you?
Yeah, the run game was huge. We were ahead of the sticks the whole day. The defense playing the way they did allows us to kind of stay on rhythm and stay with it. And those big guys up front, they brought it. And Rico ran well, and we were able to stay ahead of the sticks, like I said.
3 starts now. Is there a level of comfortability that comes when you haven't played in a long time, but now you can kind of ease back into it? Do you feel more acclimated now than the first start this season?
Yeah, there's a rhythm to being the starter, throughout the week, and then obviously out there on game day. I wouldn't say knock the rust off or anything, but there's a comfort level of getting back out there for sure. It's human nature, it's natural. You can prepare all you want, but game reps are game reps.
The center exchanges with DB, is that more about you being kind of new to him, he's new to you, or just that's football? Those things happen from time to time.
Yeah, it's football. Those happen. We're obviously working on it, and it's obviously a major point of focus, and we'll be better.
Speaking of human nature, coming out of a wild and crazy win like you guys had in Washington, human nature dictates that you probably have to kind of get yourself rebalanced and regrounded going into a short week like this. But with your even keel, can you talk about how that benefits you going into having another game in only 4 days?
Yeah, the short week doesn't really let you dwell too long. I mean, I don't even think we didn't watch it together as a staff or as a team. It's kind of just like, all right, we won there. Now, we walked in the building on Monday and it was Giants, and that's how it has to be. And that's the mindset guys have. It's like, we just wanted to get that first one, and we finally did. And now we're excited to get the next one, and that's kind of how we're viewing it.
This has been a challenging season in so many different ways, and that's led to a lot of conversations about the coaching staff, about Mike McCarthy. Today, Jerry Jones kind of offered some support of McCarthy, said that it's not crazy that he might get a new contract in the offseason. What do you think of the job that he's done this year amid what has been obviously a very topsy-turvy season?
Yeah, we're kind of going up and down, but I think I've said before, he's an experienced head coach who's been in the league forever, and he's done it all. He's won the Super Bowl. He's has experience with the ebbs and flows, and so it's just kind of week to week. Nothing really changes. I mean, it's just like all the other years, a little more adversity, but he's stayed the same.
Biggest key to stopping this home losing streak come Thursday?
We just got to start fast, keep that momentum we had going on both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball were picking each other up the other day, and that's how you got to win.
How much are you aware of some of the issues that they're going through in the locker room, outside the locker room, the Giants were talking about? And then you say, maybe we can take advantage of some of the issues that they have and get a win in that regard.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in their locker room and all that, but you watch the tape, and that's what you're studying, and that's what you're going against.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Yep.
It's shaping up to be an exciting one as Dallas faces the New York Giants at AT&T Stadium. This matchup carries extra weight, not just because of the holiday tradition, but because of the history between these two teams on Thanksgiving Day. Remember 2022? Dallas came out on top with a 28-20 victory. Feels good to think about, doesn't it? But let's bring it back to the present. Things are looking very different for both teams this year. Dak Prescott and Daniel Jones, the starting quarterbacks from that 2020 game, won't even be on the field. Dak is on IR, while Jones has been released by the Giants and is reportedly heading to the Vikings. Crazy, right? As for the Cowboys, they're fresh off a win against Washington that finally snapped a frustrating losing streak. The Giants, well, they're desperate to break their own 6-game skid, and it wouldn't be shocking if they see this as their chance for redemption. It's the classic tale, two teams both hungry for a win, but for very different reasons. Now, here's a question for you. What's your favorite Thanksgiving Day memory involving the Cowboys? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear it. And hey, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We're on a mission to reach 12,000 subscribers, and your support makes all the difference. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started. Up next, we'll dive into the Cowboys' recent form and what it means for this game. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's talk Cowboys. Last week's win over Washington was a much-needed morale boost, wasn't it? Breaking that losing streak on the road felt like a breath of fresh air. And if you watched that game, you saw the defense step up in a big way. They were relentless against Washington, shutting down Jaden Daniels for most of the game. Sure, they gave up a late touchdown, but let's be real, they're the reason we were in a position to win. Now, let's shift to the offense, with Doc sidelined. All eyes are on Cooper Rush. It's not easy stepping into those shoes, but I've got to say, he's doing his part. And you've got to love Kevin Turpin, right? The guy has been electric. Imagine another touchdown from him on Thanksgiving. Sounds good, doesn't it? The offensive line has also been a key factor. Protecting Rush is crucial, and if they can hold their ground, the Cowboys' offense has a real shot to shine. But here's where I want your input. Do you think Cooper Rush is what it takes to lead this team deep into the season? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and don't forget about Rico Dowdle. His performances have been quietly impressive lately, and Thanksgiving might just be the stage for his first 100-yard game. Picture that, a strong run game combined with a solid passing attack. That's how you win games, especially against a team like the Giants, who are struggling to keep it together. Speaking of wins, let's keep the momentum going off the field too. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button, enable notifications, and help us hit our goal of 12,000 subscribers. Together, we can keep bringing you the latest Cowboys news and analysis. Alright, up next, we'll dig into what's going on with the Giants and why this matchup might be trickier than it seems. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. Now, let's turn the spotlight onto the Giants. It's no secret they're having a rough season, 6 straight losses and counting, but you know what they say, a desperate team is a dangerous team. And right now, the Giants are as desperate as it gets. Their quarterback situation, a complete mess. With Daniel Jones out of the picture, they're left with Tommy DeVito, who's battling an injury, and Drew Lock as their backup option. Neither one inspires much confidence, does it? But here's the thing, teams in turmoil sometimes find a way to surprise you, and that's exactly what makes them so unpredictable. Think about it, the Giants have nothing to lose. They know the Cowboys are the favorites, and they'll be playing with a chip on their shoulder. A short week of preparation might make things harder for them, but it also forces them to simplify their game plan. And sometimes, simplicity works in football. But let's be honest here, the Giants' struggles go beyond the quarterback position. Their defense hasn't been able to stop anyone lately, and their offense is barely functioning. If the Cowboys stick to their strengths, this game should be in the bag. That said, how many times have we seen divisional games come down to the wire? It's a rivalry for a reason, so here's my question for you. Do you think the Giants have a shot at pulling off an upset? Be honest, drop your predictions in the comments. And while you're at it, take a second to vote in our poll. Who will have a bigger impact on Thanksgiving, Rico Dowdle or Kevin Turpin? Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're building a community of Cowboys fans like you. Your support helps us grow. Coming up, we'll hear what the experts have to say about this matchup. Their predictions might surprise you, so stay tuned. Alright, it's time to dive into what the experts are saying about this Thanksgiving showdown. Opinions are all over the place, but one thing is clear, everyone expects a close game. Let's break it down. Patrick sees signs of life in the Cowboys' offense, finally clicking after that gritty win over Washington. He believes the defense is hitting its stride at the perfect time, and he's confident Cooper Rush can hold his own as long as the offensive line does its job. He even predicts a Kevin Turpin touchdown. How fun would that be to watch? Patrick's final score prediction, 20-20, Cowboys. Now, Kyle brings up the stakes of this game. With both teams riding high on desperation for different reasons, he expects a nail-biter. He sees the Cowboys' firepower as the deciding factor, even against a Giants team hungry to end their losing streak. Kyle's call? Cowboys 27-23. Then we have Nick, who's not as optimistic. He thinks the game feels like a trap for Dallas, especially with the Giants coming in as underdogs. But despite his concerns, Nick acknowledges that the Cowboys have the talent to outlast a gritty Giants team. His bold prediction, a touchdown for Hunter Lupke and Rico Dowdle hitting the 100-yard mark. Nick's scoreline, Cowboys squeak by, 20-19, Tommy agrees with. The general sentiment, it's harder to beat a team the second time around, especially with all the roster changes. But he sees Cooper Rush giving Dallas a decisive edge over the Giants' quarterback carousel. Tommy also highlights the Cowboys' momentum from their recent road win as a game changer. His score, a comfortable 27-13 victory for Dallas. Finally, Mickey Spagnola focuses on the running game. He points out how Rico Dowdle has been gaining traction, predicting this could be his first 100-yard game. Mickey believes the Cowboys will dominate on the ground, leading to a solid 27-10 win. So, what do you think? Which expert are you siding with? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know your score prediction for the game. And here's a quick poll for you. Which will be the Cowboys' biggest advantage, defense or offense? Vote now and let your voice be heard. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe and enable the notification bell. Your support keeps this channel running strong. Coming up next, we'll break down exactly what the Cowboys need to do to seal the win. Stick around. Alright, Cowboys Nation, now it's time to get strategic. What exactly does Dallas need to do to secure this Thanksgiving win? Let's break it down step by step. First, protect Cooper Rush. The offensive line will be the unsung hero in this game if they can hold firm and give Rush the time he needs to make smart plays. Without Doc, Rush's success hinges on the O-line keeping him upright and opening lanes for the running game. If they deliver, the offense can dominate. Second, establish the ground game early. Rico Dowdle has been a rising star in recent weeks, and this is his chance to shine. The Giants' defense has struggled against the run. If Dowdle can find his rhythm, it'll take a lot of pressure off rush. Imagine him breaking the 100-yard barrier. Wouldn't that be a great Thanksgiving highlight? Third, let the defense do what it does best. This unit has been the backbone of the team all season. They're coming off a stellar performance against Washington. With the Giants' quarterback situation in disarray, this is the perfect opportunity for the defense to capitalize. Pressure the QB, force turnovers, and set up the offense with great field position. Finally, keep the penalties in check. Nothing kills momentum faster than unnecessary flags. Staying disciplined will be key, especially in a game that could come down to the wire. So, what's your take? What do you think is the Cowboys' biggest key to victory? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And hey, while we're talking strategy, let's do a quick vote. Which unit will have the most impact offense, defense, or special teams? Cast your vote now. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to join our growing community of Cowboys fans. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're counting on your support to help us reach our goal of 12,000 subscribers. Next up, we'll wrap things up with final thoughts and a bold prediction for how this game will go down. You don't want to miss it. Here we are, Cowboys fans, the final stretch before the big game. Thanksgiving is always special, but there's something about this year's matchup that feels even more intense. Maybe it's the stakes, the rivalry, or just the fact that both teams are fighting to prove something. Either way, we're in for a show. So, let's put it all together. The Cowboys are coming off a much-needed win, and the momentum is finally shifting in their favor. Cooper Rush is stepping into a crucial role, supported by a defense that's been nothing short of heroic. Rico Dowdle looks ready to make a statement, and Cabinet Turpin could deliver the fireworks we've come to love. The formula for success is there, it's just a matter of execution. On the other side, the Giants are walking into this game with everything to gain and nothing to lose. That's a dangerous combination. But let's be honest, Dallas has the edge in talent, preparation, and home field advantage. If the Cowboys play smart and stay disciplined, this game should go their way. Here's my bold prediction. The Cowboys win this one 27-13. The defense dominates. Dowdle gets his first 100-yard game. We see another highlight reel moment from Turpin. What do you think? Drop your predictions in the comments. I want to see how confident you are heading into this game. And let's make this fun. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food to pair with the Cowboys' victory? Is it turkey, mashed potatoes, or maybe a slice of pie? Let us know in the comments, and let's celebrate this game the right way. Before we go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Your subscription helps us keep this community growing and brings you the latest Cowboys content every week. Let's hit that goal of 12,000 subscribers together. Thanks for joining me today. Enjoy the game, and let's hope we're all celebrating a big Cowboys win when it's over. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and go Cowboys!